guys, what's up? It's Lindsay again, and today I'm going to be doing a video on like looking back on 2018 and like New Year's resolutions and kind of pile it all together into one video. I was going to do like looking back on 2018 and then a New Year's resolution video, but I thought I'd do just it all in one. Anyway, I'll start with like what I learned in 2018 or like looking back on things. But yeah, hi, my name is Lindsay. If you're new here, I'd love you to subscribe, and let's just get started. And my computer's dead, so that's great. I'm filming this on December 31st, 2018, last day of 2018. I feel like 2018 was kind of like a time of growing, because I turned 18 and I went off to university and all that, graduating high school, going off to university and all that fun stuff. What I learned is like, obviously when you graduate high school, you're not as close with some people anymore, and you kind of just drift away from some people, and like you're never gonna really see this people that were just kind of like in the background of your life for like however long, because I've lived in the one place for my whole life, realizing that like that you're never really gonna see those people again. It's weird to think, but like you kind of miss like the people that were like in the background of your life. It's just like a comfortable feeling, like going to school now in Toronto and not knowing even familiar faces. It's kind of weird because like I went to like a small town high school, so you just like know everyone's name, even though if you don't talk to them or even if you're not friends, you just know who they are. So it's kind of weird not even like knowing who half the people you see on a daily basis are. And I mean, you learn to know people in residence and stuff, but there's just so many people that it's just hard to find the familiarity that you're so used to. So that's just something that I realized that you have to get used to. And especially with friends and stuff, like I wrote, some people are not going to care as much as you'd hope that they'd care. You're not seeing people every single day that you used to, and you may have been kind of close to some people, so you have to learn to let go of those like kind of connections. Like I just had friends that I just talked to at school or just talked to about school, like when I was in high school, and it's just learning to be okay with letting those relationships go, because some of them were just didn't really care about your life. They kind of were just there to talk to. They're just again in the background of your life, and you're just used to talking to those people about random things. So it's just learning to let go of those relationships and being okay with it, because they're not really benefiting your life anymore, and they're not worth the energy if they're not putting in the energy to ask how you are and stuff. And I also learned on the same topic of like friends and like who you stay friends with after high school, it's definitely learning to cherish the friends that you had in high school that stuck with you through like hard time, that I'm still friends with after first semester university. Like living away from that long, it's just so nice to come back and be able to be like, wow, I have like such strong connections where here you just get so excited to see your friends that you had in your hometown. I think that's just always really fun. Again, it brings back the familiarity to be able to come back to that. It's really nice to have those connections, so definitely to cherish those friendships is something that I'm going to continue to do, and keep up with those friends that don't live near me in Toronto. Another one was not to care what other people think. I definitely learned that in 2018 because I shared my YouTube channel. It was just like when I got to university, I just like told my friends there, because I was like, you know, what do I have to lose? It's not like a big thing that I was just hoping people wouldn't judge me for having a YouTube channel, but people are so accepting, and people just like were so excited to be in my videos. Like my friends, like they're in like all my college videos and like all Vlogmas, and I love them. I miss you guys. Thank you for being in my videos, and it was just fun to have them not even care and just be excited about your YouTube. I just feel like it was just really hard for me to share, because it's just so different from like just having Instagram. Like everyone has Instagram, but making YouTube videos, it's a whole nother thing. And I've just learned like not to care what other people think, because I'm having fun. If I'm having fun, that's all that matters. I've learned not to care what other people think about what you're doing with your life, and if it's making you happy, that's all that matters. And I'm really glad that I was able to just share it and be like, this is what I'm doing. If you want to watch my videos, hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's just sharing it with like people you know, because you don't know who's gonna judge you or if anything, but people have been so nice about it, so thank you to those who have been accepting and nice and complimenting my videos. That means a lot to me. Yeah, so just it's been a positive response ever since I've kind of put it on a public spectrum. And I think another one I've learned is just like moving away to university, you meet so many different people from so many different backgrounds. I'm just like a really curious person in general, so I really enjoy learning about other people's lives and like just hearing just random stories of them and their experiences. I've always been conscious to ask others about themselves. If I talk about myself, it's always good to ask them about themselves, because I truly do enjoy listening to other people talk about themselves and just see what makes them happy and just seeing them enjoying to see what they're talking about and giving them my time to listen. I think it's just really cool to meet people from like all over and just hear different stories of like their high school experiences and stuff. I just think that's really fun to get to know people when they've come from such different backgrounds. I think they're just really fun. A fun part of university, just to ask questions. I've learned just asking questions definitely starts conversations and makes deeper connections because people actually feel like you care about them. Something I've learned more to do. I definitely learned not to expect so much of myself, because in high school I had like a really high average. I had like a 96.2 average, and obviously I worked really hard for that. And it was really hard when I got a mark that I wasn't that happy with, that I was like, oh, this is like gonna bring my average down or whatever. So just learning not to be so hard on myself for those things, because in university I definitely don't have a 96 average. Being happy with passing. Not being so hard on myself, like, oh, I didn't get a 90, like I don't think I've gotten maybe a few 90s. So it's definitely, university is harder than high school, so I've learned that not to do as well as I did in high school. Your marks don't matter as much in university. I mean, obviously you have to pass, but like a job offer is not gonna get your first year marks for a class that you took once. Like, I learned to enjoy what I'm learning and appreciate it, because you're paying for it. So just appreciate it, make sure you're enjoying it, obviously, and just don't focus on the marks or you're not going to enjoy it as much. Another big one that I've really wanted to pursue, learned or been working on, is not judging others as much. Coming from a standpoint of like having a YouTube channel and being so vulnerable for people to judge you for doing something different, you have like a different perspective on if someone's doing something different, to not judge them for it, because you know what it feels like. I know what it would feel like to be judged for doing something so different. Like, it's just a waste of energy to talk about people in such minor things that they do, or just dumb things. Like, if they're doing something that makes them happy, what's the point in talking so negatively about them? It's just toxic. And I'm like, instead of just gossiping about negative things, maybe find a good quality in that person and be like, oh, actually, but I really like this, or they're really good at this. I think it's just nice to talk positively about people, because then people will start to realize that there's such a waste of time to talk negatively about people, and just talking positively makes you feel better about yourself. It just makes you feel like a better person and a more positive person, because you're just putting negative vibes out when you say negative things. Just talk more positive in general, even to your friends. Like, if you're talking about, obviously people talk about other people, but it doesn't have to be negative. Spin on it, or add like a positive comment in, and just not build on to other people's negative comments. Like, if someone says, like, I've learned, if someone says, oh, they do this and this and it's so annoying, I just say, oh, I'm not gonna judge them, they can do what they want, like, whatever. I just don't want to talk about negative things, because it just brings my mood down so much when other people bring it up, and I'm just like, I don't want to waste my energy on this. It's not worth it to me just to talk negative. Maybe we'll do a whole video on this or something. Even today, I've seen like people post like their 2018 like recap on their Instagram stories, and like, oh, that's nice, like they can share what they want. And then I go on Twitter and people are like, oh wow, people are sharing their 2018, I really don't care. It's just like, okay, if you don't care, then just skip through it. If someone wants to share what they want to share, just let them, and you don't have to make a comment on it. It's just letting people do what they want. It's not affecting anyone in a bad way. It's just they want to share that, so let them share it and move on. Like, don't waste your time writing out a tweet complaining about it. It's just keeping everything positive and literally just thinking before you speak. Like, it's like, okay, yes, maybe it's annoying to a lot of people, but You don't have to add to the negativity. It's hard to do what I've learned, just to try and be neutral about things, go with the flow, and just try and be positive in negative situations. Okay, and then New Year's resolutions. My foot is falling asleep. My foot, oh my god. First one is I really want to travel somewhere by plane. I have not been on a plane since 2 years ago, actually. 2 years ago, at this moment, I would have been in Egypt. Well, no, the last time I went on a plane was to Halifax to drop off my sister last year. I just want to go somewhere. It's definitely a goal of mine to travel the world someday. Obviously, being in school, it's expensive and stuff, so I just want to go somewhere. I just love traveling, and I love going to airports. I think it's so much fun because it's just so exciting because you're just going on a new adventure. Another one, obviously this is so cliche, I want to eat better. I do eat fairly healthy. It's just hard being at university because it's a meal plan, and I don't necessarily like the food in the cafeteria. Like, even though they have healthy options, it's just so hard when it's just such different things that you just don't like it, or it's just so repetitive and it's just not good. Always I just end up like snacking on like a cereal after I eat dinner because I'm like, wow, I barely ate dinner, and it just so bad. So I just want to try and eat better in a sense that I don't snack as much. A general goal for being like in Toronto and just wherever, I think I just want to talk to more people, so maybe just if you're in line for somewhere, just start a conversation with people. I don't really do that because I'm definitely not outgoing. I'm definitely an introvert, so it's just I want to be able to talk to more people, just like start random conversations. Like, you never know who you're gonna meet. I want to make a YouTube friend. I think that's so fun because like now I have, even though 100 subscribers is not that many, I just think like there's just so many channels with such similar amounts, like 100 to like 1,000 subscribers, I feel like are supporting each other in that sense. So like if anyone wants to be YouTube friends, message me or comment on this video. Yeah, I think that would just be so much fun. Such a positive platform for people to share their passions and stuff, and I just think that would be fun. So if anyone wants to be friends, let me know. And I obviously, another very big goal of mine is to do more adventurous things, definitely in the summer. Obviously I want to work. This plays back into like the travel thing. Like I want to go traveling, just take like spontaneous day trips to somewhere, like just drive somewhere for 2 hours with your friends, and I just want to do more fun things with my friends, like go hiking or something, because then that's more, I can vlog more stuff, more interesting stuff, and I just think it makes for better memories if you're just spontaneous about things. I want to spend less time on my phone. I had like the screen time thing on settings, and I spend so much time on my phone. It's really bad. I really need to not do that. But yeah, that's basically like my looking back on 2018 / New Year's resolution video / what I learned in 2018 and New Year's resolutions for 2019. You know what I mean. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love for you to leave me a like, and if you made it to this point in this video, comment your New Year's resolutions. And I just think it's always fun to hear like what people are trying to work on for themselves. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing to me. I reached 100 subscribers in 2018. That's just, I honestly never thought that would happen. But yeah, it's just the beginning of a journey that I'm hoping will be very long on YouTube, because I love making videos and I definitely want to post more. Oh yeah, another one was posting twice a week in 2019. We'll see how that goes during school, but definitely once a week. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love you to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in 2019. Bye.
1, 2, 3, funky. My darling, I love you.